Hey there, welcome back! Last time we went deeper in to the underground waterway where we saved Machias, fought a couple of beasts, made some new discoveries, like how Rufus is now working for the Academy, and now we're on a train where I ended the episode at Fee yawning, because I figured that was appropriate. So, here we go. We're continuing the story.
And you call yourselves teenagers. Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
Well, we definitely did a lot.
Give me a break.
Considering all that's happened this weekend, I think we can be forgiven for being a little tired.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with as well, but they weren't quite as serious as yours. Although they were of a similar nature.
What do you mean exactly? Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the two factions?
More or less. St. Ark is another territory belonging to one of the four great houses, after all. So they got themselves caught up in a bit of trouble. The four of them managed to get through it together in the end, though.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah.
But, Sarah, just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw was nuts.
So I've heard. And the provincial army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial Army is doing the same, with the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
How should the military academy... Well, how should we act in a situation like this? Thor's graduates join both the provincial and imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least. You're at the academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on. While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thor's will have little meaning. But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, what you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor. You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
I'm really sorry. Your words were quite touching, but...
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
Painfully droll.
Something we can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
You kids are awful. I was being serious, you know. Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
Hello.
Looks like they got back okay. So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them. I thought it was all over when I got spotted at the fort, though. Hey, White Rabbit here! Uh-huh, everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff. What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha! See you then, Lecter! I wonder what that military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun! Lammy! Yep, we're done here. Let's get going, Aragetlum.
Fascinating. Hello.
Drinks are on me someday.
Whoa.
Good showing, everyone.
Ah, sweet, I got an A. Class 7's bonds have been strengthened. Oh, cool. Level up. Rain and Laura reached Link level 2. Which means that we can do finishing blows. Finishing blows. Finishing blows. Awesome, and I can save now. Sweet. Let's go. Continue. Oh, now it's raining. Even when it's raining, this game looks beautiful.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
That sounds ominous.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
The sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Jeez, what should we do? Or what should I do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly, but my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you, if you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare, though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that, if you'd like. Though in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It would be a pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Something she doesn't want us to know that she doesn't know? Huh? What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her look over at Fee. Hey, Reen? What is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys in a bit, or a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. The day before the exams is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, the time of day will change to evening and the main story will advance. Interesting. So they'll kind of just be hanging out. Ha! My bonding point little icon changed to a pencil. That's funny to me. Who is around to study with? Hey, you guys. Perfect. Seem to have 3 bonding points. Oh, are the 2 of you studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through things, too. More or less. You caught us just as we reached the section of military symbols. Care to join us? Sure. Sure, couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science until we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as tough as most schools teach military, minutiae. Okay. Alongside literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we'd be happy to have another person, to paddle. Have a seat. And let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. This is the symbol for infantry. Infantry! Reen, try to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha. Pretty sure it's this. Headquarters. Guys, think you can draw the symbol for an armored troop? Sure, this should be it. Armor! Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? That's engineer, right? You got it. Phew. There's so much to memorize for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seem like the raw basics, too. Given that not all of us will end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on a battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed. Eustace, Gaius, and Reen stayed together for a while longer, continuing to test each other on military science. Your bond with Eustace strengthened. Your bond with Gaius strengthened. Sweet. Alright, who is next? I think. Oh, wait. I can do this. Well, no, that's the wrong button. Wait. Wait. How does this work? Oh, God. I've forgotten everything. No. Oh, here it is. Alright. Who am I going to stay with? We've got Fee and Emma over there. I think that's Toa, too. I'm going to the Student Union building. Onward! Where are you guys? There you are. Hello. Are the 2 of you going over Erebonian history? I can't memorize things like this, because it's all pointless. Fee? That seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Reen? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. Sure. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's going to be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning, then? After that, Dracul's gathered soldiers in the Nord Highlands, and in the year 952 of the Septian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent! Well done, Fee. I guess it stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of the year, or of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Heimdall that day. But legend has it that the moment Emperor Dracula stepped into the city, the rain stopped. Huh? That's neat. Yeah, that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you're having fun while you study, it makes it that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Interesting. So that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it. Too. Wow, that was a pause. Shall we finish this stuff off then? Please. Reed stayed with Emma and Fia for a while longer, making sure they knew their Erebonian history back to front. Sweet. Oh, cool, level up. With finishing blow. Awesome, alright. Who is next? Hey, we've got Elliot and Marcus. They're in the library, so let's go there. Here they are. Oh, so this is where you are. Wow. When you guys study, you two don't mess around. Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exam starts tomorrow, and we've got to know our orbital science. Ooh, neat. I want to, wow, this is actually really interesting. I want to make sure I study as much as I possibly can before then. There's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about, Rin? Up for one last marathon study session? Of course. Sure, I'll join you guys for a while. Orbital science isn't quite my forte, though. In that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. So, orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine that life would, what life would be like without it. Orbital energies in everything: lighting, railways, telephones, battle orbits. That segues nicely into our next topic. Let's talk battle orbits. Their first key feature is their portability. The second is their ability to synchronize with their user, allowing them to easily use orbital arts, magic for the everyman. Feature 3 is their flexibility. A battle orbit's capabilities can change dramatically based on the course within. That summary wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out of the textbook. That's Armacius. I can't believe you could rattle off all that without even stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No, it's not that. Reciting the information I've learned like this helps it stick in my memory. Wow, I'm having a hard time right now. Cough. Cough, cough. It might look flashy, but this is really productive studying for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover in our orbital science review, I would appreciate it if you would help me study for a few others when we're done. Of course. I'd be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Reen, Marcus, and Elliot continued their orbital science studies, feeling much more confident about the exam every minute. Their bond with Elliot strengthened. And Marcus. Awesome. And that's the end of the day. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't even realize because of the rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms.
Excuse me?
I
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
She's nice.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Reen?
Oh, Lissa.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you think you did on the exams?
Who knows? I put my best into it. But honestly, I probably could have hit the books a little harder beforehand. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Phoebe told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Phoebe's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do.
Okay. Eventually you guys need to look forward if you're gonna be walking.
Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kinda strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Reen told Alyssa about the woman in the maid uniform.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
Oh, come on. Does Reen look like the type of guy that would do that? Honestly.
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us. Maybe 20 or so?
A maid in her early 20s. No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here.
She's her maid?
Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something?
Well, maybe not specifically her maid, but her family maid.
Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Hello. The next day. The first of 4 grueling days of midterm exams begin. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like I've learned this. The Middle Ages War of the Lions was brought to an end by Emperor Draculs. When did the war end? July 952? This should be the right answer. Is it only going to ask me questions about what I talked to my friends about? I hope that's the case. I kind of remember some of it. Mr. A wants to draw a rough colored watercolor image. Which of the following styles would be the most appropriate? Oh no. Oh no. Rough colored watercolor image. Which of the following styles would be the most appropriate? I don't know this type of stuff. Sketch. He was right. Oh. 2. I've done 2. Oh god, I'm having war flashbacks to whenever tests would happen in Persona. That was a weird sound. Figure 1 depicts a military formation. What type of unit is currently advancing? I think that's the... Oh shit. That might be the armored. I'm going with... no. Direction of advance. Currently advancing. What is it? Oh no. Oh, this is exactly what happens. Oh shit. Oh, and it seems like 3 out of the 4 are there. No, all 4 are there. Oh shit. Oh, what do I do? I'm going to guess it's the armored. This should be the right answer. Was I right? Oh shit. Ah, that was the only one that I really don't know. Ah, I should have paid more attention in class. The following statements about orbits all purport to be true. Which one is not? Abilities change based on quartz. They synchronize with their user. Art usage without quartz. Orbital energy recovers over time. This should be the right answer. Of the following laws enacted last year, which came into force first in Heimdall? Financial Transaction Act. I don't know this! It's probably common knowledge to people who are who have played every Trails game up to this moment. And I probably would have learned it if I talked to, I don't know, maybe Alyssa and Laura, or Crow, because he was there, or maybe Toa, because she was there. But no, I chose the 3 most interesting to me, which was Gaius and Eustace, and Elliot and Machias, and Fee and Emma, and that was it. That was all I had. I'm guessing on this one. Ah, I knew it! Ah, that was the only one I got wrong so far. And I know that for a fact because it does a different animation. That's cool. I like that. Extra points. Let's make Sarah proud. She's our favorite. Oh, damn! Emergency CPR is divided into roughly 4 stages. A, check if the person is breathing. B, check if the person is conscious. C, perform chest compressions and rescue breaths. D, call for help in a loud voice. Put these stages into the correct order. No! Oh god, I would be terrible in a life or death situation. Check if the person is breathing. I think that would be first. Check if the person is conscious. Perform chest compressions and rescue breaths. Call for help in a loud voice. Let's see. A and D aren't an option. A, B, C, D. Shit. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I was not expecting you to ask me a CPR question. Congratulations on making it through 4 days of exams. I only got 2 wrong, but I got 3 right. 3 out of the 5. I think... Yes, maybe. And what do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess's way of rewarding you all for your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. Phew, I'm totally spent. It's over. You've worked really hard, Fee. Phew. Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. But don't relax too much, because you've got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon, too. With all the intensive studying, I'd completely forgotten about that. Does that mean our next field study is soon? You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know where we're going for our next field study. Yep, you'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least 1 day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I've got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. Me? Oh, surely you jest. No, this is really upbeat music. Where's Laura? And V.
Now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird, and I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these.
Of course you do. You're like the smartest one here.
How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, one of the smartest ones.
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but with that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Reen. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time.
Sweet, I got more people to go with me.
Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with him. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so too? It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I. We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves.
Maybe her family hasn't had very good experiences with Jaegers.
We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you.
Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry, we're not gonna twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Huh?
Oh, we're about to find out.
What? Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh hey, it's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here?
She didn't. Mother didn't. But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
So we're just not going to talk about it? Eventually I'm going to need to end this video. I believe I am over 40 minutes now. Almost 40 minutes.
Whoa!
Simply spectacular.
You know what? It is a good time to end the video because holy shit! Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please press that little subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And if you like this video specifically, please like and share this video. Next time, we're going to watch more cutscenes and see more dialogue and look at more shockingly nice looking food. God, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Holy shit. This video is like, it's just now hit 40 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.